Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. How's it going? How we doing? I just realized that I had to start the music because it's Spotify time today. Anyway, hello. Hi, Ash. Hi, Changeling. How we doing? How's everybody? I had a pretty chill day today. Didn't have any work, so I just hung out. Did I work on anything? I think I meant to work on things and then I kind of didn't, but maybe a little bit. Sorry, I was too distracted watching Breeze stream. But one thing I was thinking about is the fact that we hit 190 followers. Ooh, exciting, let's go. Which means that we have reached that follower goal, which is that I would design a new outfit for me, Aster, on stream. So I figured we'd talk about it today. We're gonna have to vote on what it is first before I work on it. And I think we're gonna vote on it in the Discord. I'm gonna give it a couple days. So we're not gonna work on it today because I want to give people time to vote on it. But I did want to discuss I wanted to discuss what the options were gonna be because I haven't really shared any of my ideas for what outfits I want to make yet because I wanted them to be surprises. So this means I'm gonna have to reveal some of them to you. Oh yeah, awesome. Yeah, congrats, Aster. Thank you. What else did I miss? Just got out of the shower and having an iced coffee and a cheesecake with lemon curd topping for breakfast. Ooh, nice cheesecake for breakfast. Yummy. I had pizza for dinner. It's pizza night. I had a nice homemade pepperoni pizza. And now I have some cake for dessert because there's still more of the cake left. It's almost gone. There's like one slice left. Unless someone decides to cut it into 2 small pieces, which they might, because I'm the big back here. Everyone else is going to eat a smaller slice of cake in my family. But yes. Excited to see. Today is a good day. Awesome news from Warframe and Aster Stream and Chinese for dinner. Nice, nice. What Warframe news was there? Also, Odessa, thank you for resubscribing. Let's go 22 months. Nice, nice. Welcome in, Odessa. How you doing? Also, let me know if the music playing is too loud or not. But yeah, we're gonna vote on that outfit. Should I set it up now? I should probably set it up now. I was thinking of which options to allow you guys to choose. And I decided to go with 4 of them. And we're going with the ones that like I thought about the most. One of them is one that you guys suggested, which is why I'm including it. But the other ones are ones that I've thought about and have collected references for and maybe even worked on a little bit. So I figured those would be good ones to jump off of because they already have some groundwork laid down. Here, would you like to hear what the choices are? Here's the choices, okay? The first outfit I've been referring to as the casual outfit. I'm worried that calling it that might make it not descriptive enough for people to want to vote for it. But that's what it is. It's the casual outfit. Option number 2, cowboy outfit, because that's the one you guys suggested a while ago, and I put it on the list. So that's an option. Option number 3, jester outfit. I think that would be fun. And then the 4th option is a prince outfit. So those are your options. Casual outfit, cowboy outfit, jester, and prince. We suggested so many back then. Yeah, I think you guys did throw out a bunch of them. Cowboy's the one I remembered. Some of the other ones might have been ones that I already had ideas of. I think jester was one of them. And I already had ideas for that one. So here we go. Let me put it in the Discord now. I think we're gonna put it down for like 3 days of voting. Just that way, anyone who's not here has time to see it. How do I do a poll? Okay. 190 follower goal met. Votes on an outfit for me to design on stream. Exclamation mark. Okay. Casual outfit. Cowboy outfit. Jester outfit. And Prince outfit. There we go. Duration 3 days. Allow multiple answers? Should I allow multiple answers? I'm gonna say yes, but if you guys tie it, I'm putting all of you in jail. I just realized I forgot to open up stream avatars. I opened up everything else except stream avatars. Oh my god. Where is it? Come here. Alright. Open up. Connect. There we go. Jester would be fun. You would look very handsome and dapper in a prince outfit. Thank you. Thank you. 2 votes would be a good idea. The choice is either 1 vote or multiple votes. I have no way to set it for people to just be able to vote twice. So I'm gonna allow multiple answers. It's gonna be up for 3 days. Oh, let me add people. Or I don't... Well, I just added people because the stream started. If I do another ad, maybe people won't notice. Oh well, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. So yes, you can vote on that. I will say some of those outfits I've worked on and collected more references for than some of the other ones, but I'm not gonna tell you which ones because I don't want to influence your vote. I might have been working on one of them literally yesterday because I got excited about it again, but you'll have to wait until the vote's done to know which one it was. Also, hold on, I definitely missed some stuff up here. There's a follow quest coming in June for a quest a couple years ago. We are getting to see the consequences of our actions to meet the kid we helped deliver who is now an adult. Oh, that's really fun. That's exciting. I hope that's a fun storyline. Let me see. Wow, we've got 6 votes already. Let me see. Let me take a little look-see. Okay, okay, interesting. I feel like maybe I should have described the casual outfit a little bit more because I feel like no one's gonna vote for it because what does that mean? But you know what? It's fine. As long as we don't tie the vote, it doesn't matter. My breakfast is so unhealthy but so tasty. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. The best tasting things are always the most unhealthy. But it's fine. It's fine. You can have cake and then vegetable later. Nah, it's easy to understand. The other options are just particularly fun. That's true, that's true. I had a way I was going to describe it a little bit more, but I don't think it would have helped, honestly. Let's see, I had something else to tell you guys. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yes, Splatoon Raiders. They finally announced a release date for it. It was funny because they announced it like almost a year ago that the game was going to come out, and then there was like radio silence until a couple days ago, and they were like, "Hey, new trailer. Also, game drops July 23rd." So that's exciting. That's going to be a new game for us to play. The only thing is, I did say that I was planning to do Art Fight, which is in July. So that means it's going to come out during Art Fight, but at least it comes out kind of near the end. So, and I feel like we should have started Yakuza by then, and it'll probably still be ongoing. So I was a little worried about doing like Art Fight, Yakuza, and Splatoon Raiders at the same time. But you know, it's fine. We'll just play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. If Splatoon Raiders If Yakuza has to take a tiny break for Splatoon Raiders, that's fine. We'll just see how it goes. But yeah, I'm still planning to do art fight as of now. Um, which means I do need to work on character design references. I guess I could do that today. I was thinking I'd work on Aster art. But I could draw my own sheet. I could just draw my own sheet. I don't know. We'll see. Art fight's not for. Let's see. We're almost. How far are we in April? We're close to the end of April, so we still got May and June left. So yeah, we got time. Fair. You also don't have to go out with art fight. That's true. That's true. I don't have to do 5 bajillion attacks. But I would at least like to do more than like 2, you know. If I can do at least 4, I feel like that's fine. That's 1 for each week. But I might focus on maybe doing like smaller ones so I can do more. Like, you know, I was talking about doing little challenges of doing a picture in like 1 hour. I could just do a bunch of those. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I don't have to do all of it on stream. I can do off-stream art stuff too. But yeah, we got a couple months till it happens. But yeah, I might work on some of my character designs at some point on stream. I don't know about today. Maybe. I did say I might show you guys my Splatoon OCs at some point. Because I'm probably gonna end up using some of them for this, because I'm like, I don't know other characters I'm gonna use. True, you could do your character here some base or even turning someone to an asteroid. That's true, that's true. I could just do my favorite, which is just head 3/4 facing left head. Just do a bunch of those. My favorite. Who needs to challenge your artistic skills when you can just draw heads over and over again? Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I had something else. Oh, also, speaking of video games coming out, Graves Seasons is coming out this summer on August 14th, which is only a couple of weeks after Splatoon Raiders comes out. If you don't know Graves Seasons, it's basically, it's kind of like Stardew Valley, but there's also a supernatural killer going on. And I think you like escape from prison and you go to this small town and become the farmer, but there's also like a supernatural murderer going on or going around. And I think each time you start like a new file, it randomizes who the killer is. I think any of the love interests can be the killer. So you could end up romancing the killer. So I'm excited about that game, but also like there's too many video games, you guys. There's too many video games. I would like to play. I definitely want to play that game. I would like to play some of it on stream at least. I don't know if we'll end up playing the whole thing, just because I feel like those games have so much you can do. It would be hard to do just all of it on stream. But we'll see. We'll see. No doubt you'll romance the killer. I want that to happen. I want us to romance a beautiful woman, and then she's like, "Hey, I love murdering people." And I'd be like, "Wow, that's so sexy, queen. Thank you." But I really like the style. Every time they show a new character, I'm like, "Wow, you're pretty." All the characters are very pretty, but they're also drawn in such a way that they look a little sus. To the point where it's like, yeah, you could be a killer. Also, there was one character that I thought was really, really pretty that they announced. So I was like, oh, she's so pretty. And then I feel like I saw a video where they mentioned her husband, and I was like, what the fuck? I thought I could romance her. But I feel like I saw someone else say you could romance her, so I don't know. Maybe I was mistaken, but I guess we'll find out. But she was very pretty. I think her name was Samira, and she was like the butcher. So if anyone knows for certain if Samira is romanceable, let me know. But there's also a bunch of other pretty characters. Like there's this one named Arya. They're like a musician, I think. Oh, this is a very romantic song. Thank you. But yeah, I do want to play that game too. And chances are we probably won't be done with Yakuza by then. So I'll have like Yakuza and Splatoon Raiders and then that game. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll just play it by ear. We'll see where we are at that point. Okay, it's fine. Ugh, I still have so many other games to play. Oh well, it's fine. Asked her during that game when the love interest turns out to be the killer, I can fix her. Listen, we play as like an escaped convict from jail in this game. I don't know if we're gonna make the killer better. I think we're gonna become killers together, if I'm being honest. I can fix her or she can make me worse. I gotta add this song to a playlist. Do it. Do it. Add it to every playlist. Doesn't matter what the playlist is. Put it on there. I can make her worse, Esther. Exactly, exactly. So now I kind of want to look at the people again. I kind of want to look at the love interests again. Let me just grave seasons. Ooh, no, wrong person. Hold on, let me just look at something on Twitter real quick. That guy looks cool. Show me a beautiful woman. Pilar is pretty. I feel like there was a specific character that they announced recently, and I was like, hello? Oh my god, there's so many things to scroll through on here. Okay, you guys don't need to see it. I'm looking. I'm using my eyes to see. I thought there was another character they announced recently. I don't know. Anyway. You'll see the characters eventually when we play the game. Done, I kept forgetting. Oh, you added to the playlist. Nice, nice. Where are all the people? Oh, actually, I think what I did was I just looked up the romanceable characters. Yeah, I'm really hoping that game's gonna be fun because it looks good, and I've been following it on Twitter for a while, and I'm excited for it. I'm very happy that they finally announced a release date. See, did I have anything else I had to talk about? I don't think so. But yes, if you want to vote on the outfit that we draw on stream, you gotta vote in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, you can join. As long as you're 18 or older. So what are you working on today? Let's figure it out. Let's decide. What are we drawing today? Put me down here. Put me in the corner, Chief. Put me in the corner, Coach. Okay. I have this drawn pulled up, which, you know, is Yakuza Me. Which it might be a good idea to work on it, because I feel like I'm gonna forget to work on it at some point, and then we're gonna start the Yakuza playthrough, and I'm gonna be like, oops, I forgot to draw the rest of that. I also had this picture pulled up, because we started that a while ago, and then I didn't finish it. We could also work on a new asteroid. I don't know what color we do, but we can also just like work on multiple things. You know, I work on one thing, and then when I get bored of it, I work on another thing, and then when I get bored of that, I work on another thing, and then I get distracted and talk about food for 10 minutes. You know, the usual. I feel like, oh, or I could work on Splatoon OCs too, or just OCs in general. But I think today we'll probably work on Astro Art. Then maybe in the future I can pull up my Splatoon OCs and I can talk to you about them for 3 hours. I haven't done much with my Splatoon OCs in a couple years. But I still remember most of their lore. And I have a lot of it written down too, so. Man, I want to join you and draw now too, but given how I felt all day, I think I need to treadmill walk just a bit. That's understandable. I hope you get some nice exercise. I have a couple song requests. As long as you're happy and Judgment from Yakuza, and see if the DK rap is on Spotify. I feel like it's not on Spotify. I think I've looked for it before. I think there are covers of it on there. So we might try a cover, but if we don't like it, we'll skip it. As long as you're happy. Is it as long as you're happy from Yakuza? Because I see one. Shiawase nara iya. I'm gonna assume it's that one. And then Judgment. Yakuza. DK rap. Let's see. There's a couple versions. Oh, there's a Grant Kirkhope version. Okay. Maybe Grant Kirkhope did this cover with someone. Because I don't think it's the original. Okay, we'll try that version and see how it goes. Oh, sounds good. No worries on that. Took me forever feeling ready about drawing my OCs on stream. Yeah, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind drawing them on stream. I don't know if I want to do it now. I also feel like once you get me going talking about them, I'm literally just going to talk for like 3 hours. Because I'm going to be like, oh, she does this and also that. And oh, her friend does this, but there's that. And then this happened. Oh, and she did that because of this. But that's because she likes this. And this thing happened. And oh, did I tell you about this guy? And it's just going to go on. And I'm like, if I talk about a new character, I'm going to have to pull up a picture about them. And then I'm just never going to get anything done. And at some point, I'm going to forget about something and I'm going to have to pull up my notes about them. And then I'm going to be like, oh, I forgot I wrote that part. Because I used to draw my Splatoon OCs a lot. Especially since I had a group of Splatoon friends who I still talk to sometimes. And one of them, she and we would draw our Splatoon OCs a bunch. And she had a bunch of Splatoon OCs too. So we would draw them and send pictures to each other. And we've even like cut art out of our like sketchbooks and sent them in the mail to each other. So I have like a bajillion little pictures that she drew of my OCs. And I meant to take them and like put them on a poster board or something so I can hang them on my wall. They're still in an envelope somewhere. But yeah, it's fun when you have someone to bounce off of with your OCs because then you both just keep drawing them and sending them to each other. So I think there's a lot of art I would need to go find and compile. Lots of silly little things. Lol, better than me with my OCs. The minute I'm asked about them, I go, ooh. See, with these specific OCs, I worked on I wrote down a lot about them and drew them a lot, partially because I had a friend to bounce off of at the time. So, hello? Photoshop? Photoshop has decided to freeze. That's okay. But yeah, I'm tempted to pull up a picture of one of them right now, but I know if I do that, I might go on a tangent. Okay, it lets me go over here. Can I go back over here? No. Photoshop said no. You're not allowed to do anything on this file anymore. Hello? 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 Photoshop? Hello? What, it lets me move around on this file. Why would it let me move around on the other file? Is it locked? No, it's like really slow on this side. I don't know what it's doing. Here, can I exit out of this? I didn't do anything. I'll just say no. I don't know. I was doing it on that one. Let me pull it back up. Okay, now it's working. I don't know. I was doing that. Okay, what if for my Splatoon OCs I pull up one random thing and you get to see it and then I don't mention anything until next time. Here, let me pull up, let me show you a meme. Which meme should I show you? Here, no, I need the Photoshop file. There you go. Here's a meme. This is a meme about my main Splatoon OC. Her name is Mint. There you go. That's all you get. And then next time, maybe we'll draw her on stream. Anyway, I'm getting rid of the meme now. Take your looks. Okay, goodbye. What? File on. Okay. File. What layer am I on? Also, I was looking at this shoe and I feel like the perspective is not correct. I feel like I made it just like perfectly side to side, and honestly, I think it needs to be tilted a little bit. I think we need to see more of the top. I think it needs to be more like hello. Oh, I see the issue. It needs to be more like this angle right here, like that foot. So I might have to redraw it. It's fine. Mint is an arsonist. Awesome. Okay, she hasn't ever actually set a building on fire, but she would. I love how Majima was having a rough time as Aster is talking about Splatoon. Yeah. Majima's dying in the background. I'm just like, this ain't about him. Look at my child. Look at my daughter. Should I show you another meme? No, I'm getting sidetracked by the memes. It's not time to info dump about my Splatoon OCs. We need to draw Yakuza Me, and then later on we can talk about Splatoon. I think I do have some art of my Splatoon OCs on some of my art socials if you go looking back through the old art. So that is an option if you are curious, but I don't think there's a ton of it on there. Okay, so I wanna draw it more at that angle. Like, I think I could get away with this angle, but I think it would look better from a slightly different angle. I also need to figure out how I want the front of the shoe to look. I've drawn it too big, which is what I usually do when I'm drawing feet for some reason, and heads. That meme of one child drowning, the other is being held up. That one, or the meme. Have you seen the meme where someone posts this picture of them like posing in front of the pool, and in the background someone's drowning, and in the comments someone is like, hey, they're drowning in the background, and the person's like, this ain't about them. Kiryu's voice actor just turned 61 the other day. Oh, happy birthday. Yes, that would do, yeah. Which, honestly, I have Splatoon OCs that I could use that meme for. I know exactly which two as well. And the best part is that you could you could swap both of them and they would both work in either spot. It would be Mint in her rival. I have to tell you more about the rival. Actually, I do have another meme I can show you. Let me show you this other meme. So here's Mint, and we got in the first one it says, become rivals with Whisper. Whisper is her rival, In the second one, it says, invite my brother to turf war with me so we can destroy Whisper together. In the third one, it says, my brother and my rival fall in love with each other. That's kind of the basic setup for my Splatoon world. Mint becomes rivals with Whisper, and then Whisper and her brother fall in love. Mint's like, fuck. Anyway, no, I'm getting distracted. Again. Art fight and Splatoon Raiders have made me start thinking about my Splatoon OCs again. I can't be distracted. I have to draw me being Yakuza. Mint choice chaos. Life choice wingman. Sorry, I got thrown off by the music. I was like, what are we listening to? Okay. Donkey Kong. Wait. I have one more meme. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so this is Whisper here, okay? And Whisper's at the mall. Whisper says, excuse me, I lost my boyfriend's little sister. May I make an announcement, please? And the person's like, sure. And then Whisper says, goodbye, you little shit. Sorry, I forgot about this one. I was like, I have to show you this one too. I have a lot of stupid memes from over the years. Anyway, okay, that's enough. This is a weird version of the DK rap. I'm not sure I like it. Let me find a different one. We're gonna do this one instead. We'll see how this one sounds. Kind of sounding like the English Digimon opening here at the beginning. I just want the original. This one sounds a little bit better. I don't want to draw a foot from this angle. I don't want to draw feet at all. Performing for you. If you have the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap as we take you through this monkey rap. Huh. That looks really bad. I can just copy his foot right here too. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. Second member is best. How do you draw a foot? Foot. It's not the same as the one in the game, but it works. Yeah, at least works a bit better than the other one. Style. So listen up, dudes. She can shrink in size to suit her mood. His foot still looks weird. And climb up trees. If they ever put this game on the NSO, we might play it just so we can listen to the DK rap. I don't know if they ever will. They did put Banjo-Kazooie on there. He has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. Okay, guys, in order from most liked to least liked, who's your favorite characters from Donkey Kong 64? Of the main four. My favorite is Tiny, and then Chunky, and then I can't decide on Diddy or Lanky. Maybe Diddy, and then Lanky, and then Donkey Kong. What about you guys? Yes, this is something I think about a lot. You mean 5? Did I not say 5? I thought I said 5. I meant to say 5. I was thinking too much about... I was thinking too much about which one I like best. Sounds good. Do like this song is in Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yeah, I know there's a version of it in there. I think I listened to it once, and it was a little strange. I like the original, but I feel like that version wouldn't be bad either. Candy Kong, I mean Lanky. I see you. I see you. He's here for you. It's the last member of the DK crew. Alright. With relative ease. I'm trying to get the shape of the foot. He can't jump high, but this Kong's one hell of a guy. And there's Chunky. He's dead. Not Chunky. Chunky's a sweetie. Peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah. I don't want to draw this foot anymore. What if I just took this guy over here and I just stole him? I just put him down here and I just made him bigger. And ooh. And what if I just drew over that? Oh, what just draw like that? I'm gonna put him next to me so I have a good reference. This is reference. There's no tracing. This is just reference. Oh, go back. Waster stealing men's shoes. I'll do it again. I'll steal all the men's shoes. So I missed it. Something distracted me. I think you missed me singing along to the Donkey Kong theme song. The DK rap. Okay. We draw a shoe like this. Still looks really bad. I think maybe it needs shading to help with this. the dimensions of it. Oh, the other, okay. That foot is on that layer and that foot's on that layer. Okay. It's fine. Okay, I don't want to work on the foot anymore. I'm gonna work on this hand instead. Mr. Mans, I need you to get out of here now. You're in my way. Where am I? Okay, I need you to go down like that. I need... Oh, that has... Okay, well I don't need it for this hand. I don't think I can get a reference of this with my hand unless I take a picture of it. It's hard to hold my hand up in this angle in a way that I can look at it from this specific angle. That pinky might need to get smaller. Aster, have you seen the demo for Trees Hate You? I didn't realize it was a demo. I have seen a couple clips of people playing it. It looks funny. I haven't watched like a ton of gameplay though. It does look like a very entertaining game though. But I don't feel like it would be a super long game because I don't know how long you could take that bit for an entire game. I'm trying to decide if I like having the pinky slightly offset, because I feel like in a lot of hand positions it looks nice to have one of the fingers like slightly offset, which usually works with the pinky, but maybe it would work better if they were all doing this. Let me see. I'm wondering if maybe it reads better as a come here hand sign if they're all together. I feel like it kind of does. What if it is like slightly offset, but just not as much? I think that's fine. Okay, now I gotta draw that hand over there. And the cane. Is that hand? That hand's really big, actually. There is a bit of perspective going on, but I think that's still too big. It's probably better. Let's see. Yeah, I think if I wanted it to be that big, I'd have to exaggerate the rest of the hand more, or the arm more. Oh, why did I Leave that one off. Okay. Well, I have to design my cane. I guess one thing I was wondering about is if I have the hand like this, but I wasn't sure if I should maybe bring the hand more like this, so then you can see the cane more back here. I think where it is right now, you might not be able to see the end of the cane unless I put it right here. But it might look better to switch them. Let me bring up pictures of canes. What happens if I just type in cane? This is a fun one. Oh, why are you so big? Okay, there's one. Let's see. What if I do cane with knife? Oh, hell yeah. Look at this one. This one's sick. Let me get rid of that. Get out of here. That's really cool. Is yours going to have space themed carvings? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking we do that. Let me do. What if I do star cane? Okay, it's bringing up candy canes in the shape of a star. Cane with star theme. Maybe should I do space theme? Oh. Okay, none of these really have like a star sort of shape to them. They have more like stars painted on. I guess it's fine. Let me see. There's this one. That has stars painted on. I would just get Star Wars themed ones when I searched that before. True. Okay, what if I had one? Because I'm trying to think about like the shape of like the head of the cane. Now I actually want it to be something that you can still like grab onto, but this dragon one's a little more different. I feel like a star-shaped one would be not very practical, but what if it was kind of like a moon shape? Like a crescent moon. Let me see if I can find a cane with a moon theme. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Okay, can I bring this over here, please? Oh, Photoshop. Here's kind of a moon-shaped one. It looks a little cursed when it's a moon with a face like that. But the idea is there. The idea is there. Why are there all these ones with kind of cursed faces? So maybe we could do kind of a moon shape like that. Here's another one. That one's just kind of like got star engravings and then the moon engraved on it too. Is that a mermaid one? Here's one that's a horse head. That's for Cowboy Aster. Could one shaped like a shooting star and the tails of the handle work? I was just thinking of that changeling. That thought was just in my head. Great minds think alike. I was trying to think of other space like shapes. And that one did pop in my head. So we can try a moon-shaped one. We could try shooting star-shaped one. What if I do cane with space theme? I just realized this might get me more like Star Wars ones. Hello? I don't know if I can show that one on stream. That one's a little... I don't know if I can show this one on stream. Hold on. Can I do this? Okay, 1 second. Let me pull it in here and then censor it a little bit and then I'll show it to you. Okay, let me pull this over here. I'm gonna draw on top of it. Oh, no opacity. Okay, here, let me show you. Here it is. Why did this pop up? When I typed in space-themed cane, I was like, cane with space theme, and it's like, did you mean naked woman? Why? Oh. I don't know if this is like space female alien artisan intricate hand-carved cane. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Alien woman? Apparently. So yeah, that's there. Twitch, I censored it, so you can't bonk me for this, okay? Shooting star / comet sounds like a good idea, especially if she has a shooting star comet tattoo. Yeah, a tattoo would be cool, but I don't know where I'd put it because she's kind of all covered up. Maybe we could have a hint of a one on like the neck or something. That's for after stream. Yeah, okay. I need to get rid of the picture first and then the censorship. Okay, you know, I'm gonna delete it out of here so I don't accidentally pull it back up. Okay. Let me get the horse one out of here. Yeah, see, with like a lot of these, they have like kind of a hook part and then like a back part. So you could put like the star, give me a different color, the star here, and then like the shooting star part here. And it could be like that. That could be fun. But I do also like the moon shape. That's fun. But yeah, we'll experiment. Not the most crazy cane design I've seen though. People be creative. Yeah, there's a lot of cool ideas. So I guess you have to think about like practicality of how it would feel in your hand. But this is art, so it's not like it's gonna matter. We can make it as silly as we want. No, it already started. Hello, Casperin. Yes, we have started. I started an hour earlier today. But don't worry, we still got more to go. Good for swinging at folks with the star on the end. That's true, it's gonna be spiky. Bad for your hand, but good for smacking people. Although, we are gonna have it so I could pull it out and turn it into a knife. But like I said, it don't matter, because it's a drawing. I like the tail of the cane being the tail of the comet, and the head being the head. So having like the comet here, and it being like that. Or the other way I did it, with the star here. I was just thinking that if it was a star shape, it wouldn't be good to hold. But honestly, maybe a comet would be better, because it's more round, and then you don't have to worry about the 3D shape of the star. Also, Cass, I hope you're doing well. And rubber base or metal base for hurting other people's feet. True. Oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Changeling. If you swap the cane around, you can use it as a mace. Yeah! Hell yeah. Okay, we'll draw a couple ideas and then see which one works the best. Oh, gotta get a big stretch. Sorry I always miss your streams. Oh, that's okay. I just appreciate when people can come in. And I do try to always have the VODs up afterwards if you want to watch the VODs too. You've activated my second phase, Mace Esther. Hell yeah. I enjoy the Pokopia VODs. Hey, I'm glad you do. Reminds me, we gotta play Pokopia again. I actually haven't played it, I think, since we last played it on stream. I might have played it a little bit. But, I haven't been playing it a ton, like, lately. I want to, but I think I just get a little overwhelmed with it because there's so much to do. But I would like to play with my friends again. I think it'd be fun to do another Pokopia stream together. Let's see, which ones do I want to have up for reference? Maybe these. Stand above the crowd, we are one. Forgot I had 3 Days Grace in this playlist. I do have an idea for the Star K. Want me to sketch it up and share? Yeah, Changeling, if you want to share, I'd appreciate that. You can feel free to send it to me. So the head is what you hold, and if you have a curved one like the moon one, you have something comfortable to hold, and a comet-shaped thing to smack people at mace with the tail end. The bit in the ground being the tail of the star. If it's sharp like a comet tail, it makes a nice ting noise, plus good for poking. Oh, so you mean more like... So you're saying that the shooting star part should be like this stick, and then the star up here? See, I feel like it would be hard to hold onto the star as like an actual cane. But I guess if you're carrying it around as more of a weapon, it doesn't matter as much. Because it's not like she needs a walking cane. She just has it for aura and weaponry. Something like that? Okay, we could try that one too. Though we were considering having it so that you could pull it out and it would be a knife at the end. So I feel like that would also be the pokey part. And I feel like if you're going to hold it as a knife, the star port would like poke into your hand. But also this is art, so you can do whatever. It doesn't have to be real. Ground control to Major Tom. Let me cut off part of this so it's not in the way. There we go. Okay. Where am I? Where am I? Alright, let me see. What am I doing? Got one shaped like that. If I do a star. Have it like that. Forevermore. Peculiar way. See, I feel like you could read the star from this side, but if you were thinking of this as like a 3D object, I feel like it'd be a little hard to model it out. Maybe it should look more like this. seeing some of them curved more like this. We'll do that. On 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very small still. He says small at a different part. So it could be something like that. That's an idea. And then let's see a moon-shaped one. We bring up crescent moon. The only thing is, I feel like it might not read as a moon unless I put the face on it. Because, like, this one reads as a moon with the face. But if it was just a curve, it might not actually read as a moon. But I don't really like the moon with the face on it. I always think it looks kind of creepy. Not creepy in the way that I enjoy. Like a big monster woman. Creepy in a non-enjoyable way. I guess if I colored it like the moon, like it had the little gray spots on it. See, I just feel like that might not read as the moon if it doesn't have the face on it. Oh, hello. We take a little peek over here. What's this? Oh. Shared the brainstorming on the cane. Can I show this on stream? Changeling? Can I show up for what you cooked up? Go for it? Alright, let me grab this. I have to copy it or just let me drag it over? There we go. Okay, here's Changeling's idea. We got the asteroid. I didn't think about putting the asteroid on it. I realize now when you said asteroid, you meant my little guys and not like an actual asteroid. That's my fault for naming you guys asteroids. I was imagining like a round asteroid. Okay, handle RF with sword or dagger. This is fun. I do like this. That might be a good idea. See, I got this one and I got that one. That might be more fun. With the asteroid. I'm just trying to think about it in like 3D space. I don't know. Was just a thought as it could be for the star. Excited to see what you make. Yeah, it's a good idea. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I'm very indecisive. I don't like to make decisions. I do like that it kind of looks like a scythe. I can just go, hiya, sha, sha. Just smack people with it. Thank you for the head pat. Also, I've not taken a single bite of my cake. It's way over there. Let me grab it. Oh, also another potential roadblock we could run into during Art Fight Month is we don't know when Chapter 5 of Deltarune's coming out. Toby said it's probably not coming out in the first half of the year, so it's probably not coming out before June. But it feels like he's on track with it. Because I think he said most of the team has moved on to Chapter 6, and on Chapter 5, they're mainly in the, like, translating / polishing stage. So there's a very good chance we could get to around Splatoon Raiders time, and Toby's like, hey guys, Chapter 5. You know, everything gets dropped for Deltarune. It don't matter what else we're doing. It's Deltarune time. Like I said, I think we're just gonna have to play it by ear. We just have to see how it's gonna go. And always had to make sure it was still deadly. Yeah, no matter what configuration it is, it's deadly. I was tempted to try and draw what I meant. Oh yeah? You wanna share it? You can send it to me and by DM or post it in the Discord. Where should this one put it? You could put it in the art channel on Discord, or you can just DM it to me, whichever one you want. But I can pull it up into Photoshop if you want. If you want me to show it on stream. If you don't want me to show it on stream, then just DM it to me and I won't show it to anybody. But it's up to you. I just got a bunch of frosting on my face. We shall see, right? Yeah, if I spend too much time worrying about it, I'm not gonna get anything done. So we're just gonna have to do it. We just have to go for it. Alright, let me see. Okay, I see what you mean. So would that be like an actual asteroid at the end? Rather than a asteroid? Can I show this on stream, or would you rather me not? Yeah, I see what you mean. I'll go to show on stream, but that's the best I can manage. No, it's good. It gets across the message. Let me see if I can. Okay, I gotta copy it and then bring it over here. Oh, I gotta pull that up above. Go up here so I can see it. Alright, I'll just go over here. Okay, so we got like the asteroid head up here, and it goes down into the like shooting star part. That is cool. I am a mage, so I could be a magical Yakuza and have like some sort of cool glowy effect to it. But I don't know. That is a cool idea though. Okay, let me move this over here for now, and then I will move that one down here. Okay, then where I have so many layers in this file now. Ugh. Where am I? Okay, I'm here. Okay, so we got like the cane like this. Kind of like that. Got your asteroid up here. There are mages in the RPG Yakuzas. Oh yeah? Sick. Maybe we'll end up playing one of those one day. I like that. You got a mace end and a stabby end, plus the sword within, plus the magic sword. Four weapons in one. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Mage army knife. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to make it wide. Hello. Is the Bloodborne cane copyrighted? I don't know what the Bloodborne cane is. It probably is, but this is also just art that we're going to be using for like the Yakuza thumbnails, so I don't think it would really matter. This isn't like a design I'm going to make into an actual model. It's just for the thumbnails. The cane whip? It's a cane whip? Hold on, let me see. Bloodborne cane. Oh, yeah, that's sick. I feel like cane whips probably exist in like other franchises. So it might not just be Bloodborne, but I don't know. You could actually add that in as a fifth. Maybe in the future we can consider Yakuza Aster as a full-fledged outfit. But for now, we're just voting on the 4. I think I've seen other cases of chain whips. Yeah, I feel like it probably is. There probably are other things that have it. Okay, let's see. Cane whip. Okay, I'm seeing a couple other instances. That is cool. I don't know if I want to pivot to that, but it is a cool idea. Why is it giving me another horse one? It was like a whip, like for a horse. Horse head. Oh no, I meant as a 5th weapon of the cane. Oh. Okay, I got you. Yes, that does make sense. Yeah, it's just tons and tons of weapons. I don't know if it could be a knife cane and a whip cane. I mean, I guess if you have like the knife at the bottom, and then it can also turn into a whip. I guess. Bonk, poke, stab, whip, and blast. Yeah. Just every potential weapon. You know what? Might as well add a gun in there too. It'll be like the stabby part and then the gun part like here. You know how like there are those guns that kind of have a little knife at the end? And there's just like the little trigger. Star has the gun. Yeah, you just have just the little gun right here. It just pokes out right there. There's the gun. Every weapon you could think of is attached to this. Where's the flamethrower gonna go? I like how we're discussing how many weapons this cane could have while listening to this song. This is the appropriate song to listen to when you're talking about violence and weapons. We got that. I guess the knife would be like here. I might suggest slightly more curve. Slightly more curve on this, or like a longer curve. I don't know, I'm just kind of slapping down ideas right now. I don't know. I feel like this might be too much. For retrieving objects from far away. Oh, okay. Never too much. But also follow your heart. Alright, let me add some more curve to this. Let me just wait, hold on. No, give me that back. There we go. There we go. That's the appropriate amount of curve. I can retrieve all objects I need with that. Let's go. That's what we need, you guys. Just, you know, let's just even out the sides. Just bring it down here. That's what a cane's supposed to be, right? Just a big U shape. You could turn it into a walker. And just both sides. Let's go. Alright. I hope I have enough backspaces to put it back where it was. There we go. Aged Aster walk with the coolest walker in their retirement home. Just pick it up and start blasting. Alternatively, Yakuza Aster just has a hand cannon, so when someone disarms her and goes, haha, now what we do with our weapon? Then Aster, she just pulls out a revolver and zeroes him. You know, we could put like a hint of a gun and like sticking out of my belt here. Just like a little bit here. We could do that. Was just about to say Deadly Walker, the weapons walker. Hell yeah. Now I want a video game where there's like, you encounter a grandma and you think that she's not an enemy, and then suddenly she just starts blasting you with her walker. And you're like, oh god, it's sicko mode, grandma. She's coming to beat my ass. Oh, there's too many options. Okay, I'm not sure I like the moon one, because like I said, I think it's gonna be hard to translate it as a moon. This is okay. This is definitely a lot simpler. Have you heard of the movie about a grandma tracking down the scammers who took her money? I feel like I might have heard about it a long time ago. Do you remember what it's called? The other Yakuza owner party are like, ooh, after you shoot any person who disarms you. Yeah, I like that idea of me having like this fancy cane and everyone zeroes in on the cane, and then as soon as they disarm me, I'm just like, surprise. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know if this is gonna read as an asteroid to other people. I don't know. I'm tempted to just go with this because it's the simplest, but I don't know. Thelma? Okay, let me see. Because I feel like I remember hearing about a movie kind of like that a while ago. Might have been a different movie. Thelma. This looks cool. This grandma looks like a badass. I'll have to watch that sometime. Let me bring up Canes again on Google Images. No, not Canes. The food. Cane. Walking cane. Why is that one shaped like that? One's twisty. Why these ones got twisties to them? No, twisties. Actually, the twisty could be fun if I was gonna do like the star imagery. Let me take this again. I did it like this. That's maybe a little exaggerated, but kind of gets the idea across. And they could be like different colors. And it could like twisty energy from the shooting star. Maybe. I don't know if you guys can see the vision, but I can see the vision. Maybe I should bring up the reference I'm looking at so you understand what I mean. Here you go. Oh, I need you to be somewhere where they can see you. You like the twisty? And it could start after the handle, because that one only starts about there. That could work. Maybe I could do that. Oh, there's too many options. Guys, I'm bad with decisions. I should have just done a basic cane. I should have put thought into this. Do I want it to be spike again? I feel like it would be hard to use it as a cane, but like I said, it's not like I actually need it. That third one looks interesting. I think that one could be fun. Decisions. I mean, you could have like the twisty design here just as colors, and then here is when it becomes like actual carving. That way the handle kind of blends into the rest of it. Combines everything we've discussed too. Yeah, I think we can just go with that. If it starts looking bad when I put it in, when I draw it, then we can always pivot. But I think I just need to pick something now, because otherwise I'm not going to do anything. Let me put this over here. I'll get rid of that. Where is it? There's too many references in here now. I do still like that one though. Should... Where is it? What the fuck is it? No. Make a little higher. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I'm gonna put it here for now. I could still make this star at the end look like an asteroid. Be like a metal asteroid. Oh, did Spotify mini player freeze run else? Oh, is it for us? Let me check it. Okay, now that I've clicked on it, it has switched to the correct thing. I don't know why I did that. But now that I'm over here in Spotify, let me queue up some things. Add that to the queue. I'm gonna add that to the queue. And I get the mic a little higher. That one. What else? What else? Ooh. Paprika. Add that one in. I'll add that one in. Okay, we'll go with that for now. Alright, let me go back over here. Mine now. Because I could still make it look like an asteroid. We'll just make it kind of look like a metallic asteroid. We can try that. I can always experiment a little bit with it as I'm drawing it in. Probably wait in outside. Still need to see this musical. I've never seen it before. Alright, we're gonna do purple. No, let's do a different color. This right. Show you I'm not moving. Let me put down like a line so I can keep this straight. No, that's not what I wanted. Where's the... Here, this button. Ever getting rid of me. It's really thick line. Can I tilt this a little bit? Why did it duplicate it? I didn't need it to be duplicated. Oh no, I'm just misreading it. Okay. What? Huh? Oh. I see. Okay, we'll have it there. It's sort of a guideline. Oh, gonna love you so. Maybe I'll put it about here. You can try, oh, but I think the only thing is perspective wise, I think it would like look a bit bigger here and a little skinnier down there. But the cane shaped in such a way that it is skinnier at the point, like here. So I feel like it might be hard to correctly communicate that perspective. It's fine, I'll figure it out. I think it should overlap the hand a little bit. Overlap helps communicate perspective. Daijobu, Sensoru. That's the only part of the song I know. It's looking awesome. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Like I haven't done much today because it's just focused on the little things I didn't want to draw last time. That's fine. Once we get them down, then we can do inks. Well, would the perspective change too much? I feel like maybe it wouldn't be too much. Ah, don't do that. Does that look long enough? I mean, I guess I'm not using it as a weapon. Or I'm not using it as an actual cane, so it doesn't matter if it's the correct height. Ororu means to dance in Japanese. Treadmill's done. Need to lurk for a moment to tidy place up a bit. Have fun with your lurk. Hope you get some good tidying done. Congrats on finishing the treadmill. Let's do... It'll be about... Power on. Shape like that did not work. Hannah's looking really cool. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I think we're gonna have it spin this way. Is that human after all? And this art piece is coming along really well. Thank you, Ash. I think it does look good. I do like how it is turning out. I like the pose we chose. I think it did end up being the best looking of all the ones. Waiting. Meant to be waiting. Okay. This part up here. This song is being sung by a bunch of children, but Kenshi Onezu is the one who wrote it. I remember when I was in Japan, some of my students were trying to they were trying to explain what the words meant to me in English, but they didn't know English very well. So they were just like, flower like this, and they were like opening their hands like a flower is blooming. And I'm like, yeah, thank you for the knowledge. Yondeiru. That's sweet, yeah. It was cute. I think that was the same student who she found out I liked. I think I told the kids I liked My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero Academia. And every time she'd see me, she'd be like, "Oh, Boku no Hero Academia," and I'd be like, "Boku no." She'd be like, "Yes, Boku no Hero Academia." I'd be like, "Yeah." Not that she watched it or anything. She was just like, "Yeah, I know." And I was like, "Thank you." That is indeed what I said I liked. Kids are goofy. They are. They are. One thing I can tell you definitely is that middle school boys are middle school boys, no matter where you go. They all act like that. All of them are goofballs. Trying to think of how this would work in perspective, because I want it to be pointy at the ends, but it would kind of need to be somewhat 3D-ish. But if I have the eye there, it might be flat. So maybe it'll just be like 3D-ish and like flat, so it's not really like a point on the side. Anyway, I'll just leave it like that for now. Point. Need to be point. Spiky mace, blunt force, trauma, and gashes. Exactly, exactly. All three in one. Here, let me. Can I find like an image of a metal star and maybe that'll help? 3D metal star. Here we go. Can I? Hello? Rotate. Rotate correctly. Thank you. Okay. I think just like here in the middle, we just like put the eye, and it would just be like it was building up to that spot instead of the point, you know? You know? You know? Yeah? You seeing the vision? What if I took this picture? Can I, what if I warp it? What if I make it rounder? Become round star. Round. Become round. There, that works. Round star. There we go. That definitely helps. Not really. Anyway, we have that as a reference now too. Where the fuck is my cane? It's on that layer. I don't think I even need it at this point. What I need is more of it from slightly from the side. Show that you're. I think these stars I'm looking at might be flat on one side. Even if I were to see one from the side, I don't think it would give me what I'm looking for. Hmm. Whoa. Okay. That's fine. I'll figure it out. It don't matter. It don't matter. Art isn't real. Okay, now I gotta draw the hand. The hand that goes around the cane. You stars can just get out of here. Okay. That's the cane. I can probably get rid of that line now. I love not naming my layers. They don't need names. Just make 6,700 layers and then go through them one by one until you find the layer you need. Okay. Let's see. What hand shape am I making? I can use my own hand. I don't have a cane. I have this TV remote. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, like that. I'm doing the pose. Yeah, okay. This is my drawing hand. Wait. I can put it in my other hand. And then you know what I can do? I can do this. And I just draw it like it's my left hand instead. This cane might need to come down a little bit. Okay, so we have palm, palm, hand, finger, finger. I think the fingers should tilt this way. Okay. Finger, 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 other finger. And thumb. Thumb. Okay. Putting the remote down now. I've once again drawn the hand too big, but you know what? That's fine. Just we have the power of Photoshop. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. A good song. Right. Move it down a tiny bit more. On a little more. Like that. It was. Yeah, especially when it really gets into the song and it's like, yeah, tell him, Florence. Where'd my hat go? That's not the hat. Where's the hat? My Boshi? Where did my Boshi go? Hello? I hope I didn't accidentally delete the hat. Hold on, guys. I have to turn on every single layer that exists in this document. Okay, it's not there. I am actually slightly worried that I might have deleted it. Did I delete the fucking hat? Or is it just turned... Guys, I think I might have deleted the layer with the hat on it. Florence and the Machine, right? The previous song? Yeah, it was Florence and the Machine. Don't worry. It's okay, guys. Let me look a tiny bit more. But you know, it's fine. It's fine because I know how I can bring it back. Oh, those are those sketches. I don't need that. Yeah, okay. I'm not seeing the hat layer anywhere. But it's fine. Oh, you're gonna head pat me and then you're gonna steal my actual hat? Wow, Ash. Wow. You know, it's fine. I have an idea. Let me go here to the VOD of last week's art stream. Let me just, when did I draw the hat? Let me zoom in on the hat somewhere. I'm just gonna grab a screenshot. And I zoom in on the hat somewhere in this file. I'm gonna do this. And then we come over here. There we go. Hold on, let me switch this back. Here we go. I just went to the VOD of last week's art stream. There we go. I have the hat. This is just the sketch, so it's fine because we'll be drawing over it anyway. Let's just grab this and make this the correct size. A little bit bigger. There we go. Now I can draw over it. That's one way to solve it. Yeah, the other way could be just trying to find an older version of the file, which I had to do for something a while back, so I figured out how to do it. But you know what? This is fine. It's just the sketch. We do the easiest, quickest option. And then I'll just highlight everything that's not the hat and get rid of that. There we go. Hello? Okay, I don't think I need that layer anymore. There's so many things in here. Let me just grab a bunch of these, put them in a reference. I'll go in a file. Ref. Get rid of those. On an island. Oh, I gotta go back to the shoes at some point, don't I? Oh. Where are these stars? Okay, you guys can also go in this layer. There we go. Alright, let me figure out what all these layers are. Okay, there's a shoe. There's another shoe. Shoe, yeah, that's how you spell it. It's old shoe. Okay, those are those two canes. I don't need those right now. Other cane. Okay, hand. Cane. I thought I got rid of that line. Oh, it's still there. Okay. Here's the hat. Body. Okay. Okay, I see. It has that part of the hand line. Okay. Am I ready for inks, or do I need to do another do-over? Another once-over. Some parts might need another once-over. But I might just start inking. I think the face is at least good for inking at this point. Let's turn that cane way down for now. Let's just take all of these sketch layers and turn them down. He needs to get on more though. Or so it goes. I might make the teeth more realistic later. Just leave it blank for now. Makes you strange. wonder if I should give myself like some kind of earring. That could be cool. Maybe like an ear cuff kind of thing. I don't know. I'll think about it more. I don't know what's like a Yakuza looking earring. Why are you switching my drawing utensil? Photoshop likes to randomly switch my brush. Drag me by my feet, march me to the beat, make me complete. Shadow, it seems. Routine, person, beneath. Obsessed, a fraud at best. Could be a friend or I could be a foe. You make the decision and that's all I know. keep forgetting my cake. A little bite. Actually, I'm curious to see if anyone else has voted in the Discord yet. Oh, we got 13 votes now. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Just remember, don't make any of them tie. They tie, we can't do any of them. Oh no. Ash. Don't tie them. If you guys tie it, you all go to jail. Forever and always. No escape. No bail. Okay, I'm gonna put the eyes on a separate layer. I usually like to do that. I don't know how much of the eyebrows you'll be able to see. We'll figure it out. How much of the... Oh, the nose is kind of... Okay. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Photoshop, please. Yeah, that's the face for now. Body inks. Eye inks. There we go. I'll be responsible for once to name my layers. On the road, on the road. I don't know why. When I look at OBS, the squish emotes you sent are in sync. When I'm looking over my laptop, one of them is off sync, and it's moving differently from the other two. I don't know why it's doing that. That's funny. Head down to the forest. Pokemon. Clavicle. Is that too much clavicle? Iridian City. Let's see. I thought you said head to the forest, gotta collect cocaine for a second. Yeah, that's what Pokemon was actually about. They did censor it for the broadcast, but yeah. Ash Ketchum was originally going to the forest to get some cocaine. That's why Pikachu was so mean to Ash at the beginning of their journey, because Pikachu was addicted to cocaine, and it turned him into a really horrible person. He got nicer once Ash helped him break his addiction. Iridian City. And more Pokemon music. Spotify said it's Pokemon time. All done tasks, back at laptop, pieces coming along great. Thank you, Changeling. Glad you got all your tasks done. Yeah, we've moved on to the inking. Probably a couple things I'll have to go back over before I ink them. But for now, I'm just focusing on the parts I know I can ink easily. Isn't it just? Hell yeah. Okay. I had cake stuck to my hand and now it's on the screen. No. I kind of wanted the Digimon theme song. Is that on there? I feel like there's a cover of it. Hold on. Someone text me. Never mind. No matter. Digimon movie soundtrack. Oh shit, is the whole thing on here? Oh yeah, okay, we'll do that. Oh, that might be a cover. That's okay. Is this also a cover? That might be a cover. I actually like this song. Okay, now I'll go back to Pokemon. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I thought that was the album. It's fine. Go back to the song I was listening to. Oh, it won't go back. That's fine. That's fine. Let me go back to my stream playlist. It's fine. We'll just skip whatever I was gonna play. What is this cover? What is this cover? Did you know what was coming? That's fine, we'll listen to this cover, I guess. I don't know how I feel about this cover. It's fine. Enjoy. Okay. Into digital champions to save the digital world. The vibe is all wrong. Yeah, the vibe is weird in this cover. It's fine. We'll listen to it. From a digi disaster. Let's do. I'll have to add buttons. Yeah, this is the vibe is strange. It's funny, people are either Team Pokemon or Team Digimon. I like them both. I guess I'm the odd one.
I like them both too. I will say I guess I'm more into Pokemon. But as a kid, I like the Pokemon games, but I preferred the Digimon anime. I always like that Digimon had like the story felt more continuous and it felt like there were higher stakes and stuff. This is one of my favorite Digimon songs, but there's only a cover of it on here, so we'll see how this cover is. The boys and girls, hey Digimon, champions of the digital world. At least the vibes aren't all weird in this version. Want the jacket to be that low, or does it need to be a little bit higher? Let me look up a reference real quick, just to make sure I'm not making this suit too long or too short. No, it looks like it's fine. No, a lot of these characters, the suit jacket is going to pretty much the bottom of the crotch, so. Digimon do the champion can. And the Digimon wins, Digimon is gonna find the strength within. Digimon is gonna be there till the end. That's when the Digimon is gonna be strong. The characters in the Digimon grow and change. Ash is still 10 years old. Ash is dead. It's about Liko now. I'm the same. Odessa loved both growing up. Same. I watched the Digimon show more and played Pokemon games more. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like the Pokemon games were really good, and then the Digimon anime was really good. There's exactly one Digimon game I played, and I liked it, but like looking back on it, I don't think it was the best. I don't think it would have as widespread appeal as the Pokemon games. Until the Digimon story games, the Digimon games were not good. Yeah, looking back on the game I played, it was definitely very like grindy, and I think all of the dungeons basically looked the same. I don't know why this version of the song on Spotify has this little talk part at the beginning. It doesn't when it's on the Digimon soundtrack, but whatever. Digimon World is a pet sim? I don't know if I saw much about Digimon World. Digimon has one thing that Pokemon doesn't: more beautiful women. It is true, there are a lot of Digimon that turn into beautiful women. Pokemon also doesn't have Gatomon, the best Digimon. We know about each other. This is on the Digimon movie soundtrack, and it was like my favorite song when I was little. And I would listen to it all the time. Perfect for Aster. Listen, as a child, I didn't gravitate towards the beautiful, sexy woman. I gravitated towards the cool cat. All her faith and religion. We know about each other. This is one of those songs where it's hard to tell what he's saying, and I only know because I've listened to it so many times, and I still don't know what he's saying. Black Atomon did evolve into Lady Demimon. Which one's Lady Demimon again? I feel like I know. Lady Demimon. Oh yeah, she's cool looking. All their faith in religion. Am I putting the pockets in the right height? Take me back to Yakuza. On him, it looks like they're a little bit below the belt, but I feel like this is... I think this is fine. I don't know if you'd actually be able to see the pocket much from this angle. Because they're not that close to where the buttons are. Maybe I'll just leave the hint of it. Angelwoman and Lady Demimon fused to create the best Digimon. I think I did see that one. It does look cool. A lot of folks ship Lady Demimon and Angelwoman from what I've seen. Yeah, I think I have seen ship art of them. I brought this song back because we accidentally actually clicked off of it when we're halfway through. I think of all the Pokemon Miku collab songs that I've listened to, because I still haven't listened to all of them, this one's my fave. Do you really like Holy Dramon Megaform of Angelwoman? Is that the one I'm thinking of? I feel like I don't remember a lot of their names very well. Yeah, the like dragon-y looking one. That one is cool. The fusion, they hold hands. That would explain why people ship them. Hell yeah. Women holding hands. Me neither, had to look their name up. Yeah, I will say another thing for Pokemon is that I feel like I could remember the names better. It could be just because I played more of the games. But it could also be that with Digimon, all of their names end in Mon, while in Pokemon they get a little more unique. And like, I don't think it's bad for Digimon to have that naming scheme or anything, but I think it does make it a little more difficult to remember the names. Because some of them kind of blend together because they all end the same way. I think I'm gonna need to wipe my screen down after this. There we go, that might help. Game, I see the name written with, shows I usually don't. Yeah, there's that too. Seeing it written down so often does help. I might make these like moon buttons, but we'll figure it out when we get to the coloring stage. I don't draw this hand. Maybe we'll get rid of this just for a second. Together, it'll be alright. Do I still have cake on my hands? I feel like I'm getting more stuff on the screen. Why was Don't Say You Love Me by M2M on the first Pokemon soundtrack? Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that one even played in the movie. I think there were a couple songs on there that like didn't show up in the movie at all, not even in the credits. But yeah, I don't know if I remember that one actually being in the movie anywhere. Don't say you love me, you don't even know me. If you really want me, then give me some time. Let me just sing a different song while we're listening to another song. It'll be a beautiful mashup. So let me see, is it on here? Can we listen to it? Don't say you love me. We'll add it to the queue. Do 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 do. Tiny bit of space between these two. That Jigglypuff, she does look funny. Put it like that. I feel like that looks weird still. You my friend. If anyone remembers this playing in the movie, let me know at what point, because I don't think it does. Walk in Memphis by Mark Cohn. I'll add it. Don't say you love me. You don't even know me. Give me some time. I think when I was younger, I had like when I was like little baby, I had OCs that I imagined to this song. I feel like it was like a Pikachu with wings for some reason. I'm like getting flashbacks listening to this song. I don't know why he had wings. I feel like he was ostracized from the other Pikachus because he had wings and then he was in love with one of them, but she wasn't sure if she loved him back. I think that's what it was about. I don't remember. I don't know. I was like 8. Ash was just like, no more Pokemon. Okay, I remember this playing in the ending credits of what movie? I don't know. Yeah, because I feel like some of the songs in there might have just played during the credits. But I don't remember this playing during the credits of the Pokemon movie. Feels like wings are something most kid artists would slap onto something. Mine was on dolphins. See, the thing is though, he didn't even have like angely looking wings. They were like they looked more like airplane wings or something. Like imagine you got your little Pikachu, his little head. It's me, Pikachu. I'm Pikachu. Okay, and he's got his tail. And then imagine his wings are just like like this. He had wings like that. I guess they kind of mimicked the shape of his tail, but that's what he looked like. He had little wings like that. I don't even know how they worked. But that's what he looked like. I don't know why I imagined him like that. Airplane Pikachu, yeah, basically. I barely remember anything about it. I was just getting flashbacks listening to that song. Soaring into thunderstorms. Exactly. Oops. Oops. The way I feel. My guess you drew them after seeing Flying Pikachu? Was there a Flying Pikachu thing? I don't remember there being a flying Pikachu when I was younger. Well, I think there might have been a Pikachu with like a balloon. Okay. I don't feel like I was influenced because of that. I don't remember what exactly it was. Elvis' house is right in the middle of the ghetto. Is it? Or is he just saying that in the song? Because I think we went and we saw Elvis's house once on our New Orleans trip when I was younger. And we stayed in this like little hotel motel across the street. It had pictures of Elvis all over it. We went in his house and he has this jungle themed room with like fake grass as the carpet. It's like, why? Always love this song. It is a good song. I've been to the gate of Elvis' house in Memphis. Oh yeah? Cool Change is another good one. I can put that on. You only go up to the gate, you didn't get to go in the house? Cool Change. There's a remastered 2022 version. I'll just do the original. Memphis. Oops. Drift away too? Okay. No one is allowed on the second floor of his house. Do I remember that being a thing? I feel like that might have been a thing, yeah. It's been a while. When you say drift away, which one are you talking about? By who? Because it's bringing up the Steven Universe one, but I don't know if that's the one you were talking about. You might be talking about the Uncle Cracker one. I don't know. Let me know which drift away you're talking about. Dobie Gray. I don't think I even saw that one on there. Oh, it's all the way at the bottom. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, because I would not have guessed correctly. I might redo some of these folds when we get to the shading part. Uncle Cracker, I haven't heard that name in 20 years. When I hear the name Uncle Cracker, I just think of that one vine of the guy wearing the beanie where he's like, "What's up, me and my boys are gonna go see the Uncle Cracker concert." And he's like, he's wearing the beanie, and then as he turns his head, he puts the car window up, and it takes his hood, his beanie from him. He's like, "Jordan, give me back my hat," or something like that. It's a good one. Remember that? It's one of my favorite vines. I think I have it more like this in the sketch, but I don't know if that's correct. Hmm. Hmm. Just serve it. Oh, angle. Oh, angle. No, it is not satisfactory. Something is off about it. I don't like it. Something is wrong. Having chip sandwiches for lunch, like you're putting French fries into your sandwiches. That could be good. Also, use a save reminder for your work. Oh, thank you, thank you. I always have to. I always like. I read your sentences about chips, and as I go to say the sentence, I auto translate in my head. I'm like, oh wait, you're not putting potato chips on there. Although honestly, some people would. Some people do that. Which is why it didn't throw me out. All right, let me get a stretch. Let's get a good stretch. All right. Next ad break starts in like 2 minutes. We got like 5 minutes. Oh, I know this song. Pouring rain. Is this the version I'm used to, or maybe there's a cover of this that's more that gets played on the radio? Yeah, something sounds a little off, but maybe it's just a recording I'm not used to. Okay. Do I hear a sad puppy outside my door? Yes, I do. Hold on. Sad puppy is here. Hello, honey. She's just sniffing my laundry. Okay, actually, with these buttons on the cuffs, what part? Where are those on the suit? I need to figure it out for consistency's sake. I'm not saying that on Q used to. Let's do suit, sleeve, buttons. Are they on the thumb side? Are they on the pinky side? Okay, this is showing them on the pinky side. So really, they should be like back here. Free my soul. Am I just doing 2? A lot of these show like 4. I just do 2 for now. Drift away. Speaking of puppies, haven't seen Wolfie today. I saw her earlier in Bree's stream. She might just be busy right now. Does anyone have garbage pail cookies? Potato chips are an ingredient added. I think I've heard of them, but I don't think I've tried them before. But that does sound very familiar. Actually, I feel like I should make the lines a bit thicker on this hand to push the perspective. Talk about in all the books. Baby, that's all that I need. You comfy up there? There we go. First stack of okay. Did the ad break end? I think it ended. Maybe we'll just go to the end of the song.
Okay, well, maybe I'll put this in. Just so it's there. Yeah, we'll leave it there for now. I think that's pretty good. But yeah, this is about what we got done so far. Maybe about halfway-ish ink. We still gotta do the shoes, which I might need to resketch those. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good so far. We got a decent amount done today. Oh, big stretch. Then a great master artist. Also, hope you have a good evening. Been a motivating stream. Master artists look awesome. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining me. It's been fun. Thanks for the feedback on all the stuff I was trying to do. Also, just in case you didn't hear earlier, we hit our 190 follower goal, which means the reward for that was to design a new outfit for me on stream. So if you join our 18 plus Discord, you can vote in there. The vote is going for like 3 days. We have casual outfit, cowboy outfit, jester outfit, and prince outfit. So you get to choose from those. You can vote for multiples, but don't tie the results or you're all going to jail. Much fun, love art streams. Yay, those are some quite snazzy shoes. They are. We'll go with that shape. The design might be a little bit different, but we'll figure it out. Also, hello, sister. Hello, Anime. We're actually about to end, but thanks for popping in. How's it going? Oh, big stretch. Yeah, sorry. We started an hour earlier and are ending an hour earlier tonight, just because it worked for my schedule. But the VOD will be up later. Actually, it'll be up immediately because I just have them auto upload. If they tie, the two tied get disqualified and the runner-up wins. That would be funny. That would actually be really funny if I did it that way. I'd be like, watch out, guys, or your favorites will get disqualified. Here's how casual outfit can still win. Alright, we gotta choose someone to raid. Who's streaming right now? Oh, Yvonne B is live. You have to vote extra hard. Yeah, everybody. Vote extra hard for your fave, or else it will get eliminated and you'll never see it ever again. Don't tell them, gotta keep it hush hush, surprise them. Oh yeah. I won't. Only the people who are in stream today will know about it. For everyone else, it'll be a surprise. It'll be like, oh, they'll be like, oh, Aster, there's a tie. Who wins? And I'll be like, neither of them. They're both dead forever. Alright. We gotta skedaddle. I gotta go take a shower, and I actually have to wake up a little bit earlier than usual tomorrow. I got chocolate on my keyboard. Anyway. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you had a good time. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I hope to see you guys real soon. Goodbye. Have fun voting in the Discord. See you later, everybody.